Hello and welcome back to my channel. Sorry it's been a little while since I've uploaded, but the reason being is I just haven't had the actual flexible cash to be able to buy new products to bring to you. And that kind of got me thinking that can you actually keep your car well maintained on a lower budget without going to your local scratch and shines? So I have put some money aside and I have bought a couple of little products which I'll show you in 1 second. And the whole reason being is in 4 weeks time we've got the exciting news that we have our second baby on the way. So all of my money is just being swallowed up into making sure we've got everything we need ready for that. Anyway, onto this video. There'll be a little bit of car cleaning involved, like showing you different things, bits and pieces, but it's mainly going to be around a discussion of looking after your car and can you actually do it on a budget. So let's start. So this is the MJJC Pro snowfoam cannon, which is effectively around £47 depending on where you buy it from. It may be a little bit more, it may be a little bit less. So I thought, well, a lot of people might not have the budget for a £50 snowfoam cannon. So then I thought, well, what can you get for around 50 quid? So I started looking around online and come across Temu. So what I'll do is I'll open this bag up and then talk you through what I've bought. Seeing this with me live for the first time, and I'll talk you through what I've bought and the reasons why, or maybe the reasons why. But I feel effectively this is some of the things, or the essential things you're going to need to keep your car clean. Now straight off, these are supposed to be the scrub pads, but as you can see they've got long microfibers on one side and plain fibre on the other side. They're crap. Ignore them, don't buy them. I've got this wall willy though, so make sure your wheels stay clean. It doesn't look too bad on initial inspection. How long it'll last, I don't know, but it feels nice and soft, so we'll have a go with that. These I won't be using today, but realistically you can't go wrong with just these brushes. They'll last for a little while. Mainly I'm going to use these for interiors, but they're ultra soft brushes, really nice and soft. And don't forget, all of this came to the same price as the MJJC snowfoam cannon. I then got a couple of these claw mitts which seem to be trending at the moment on social media. The one thing I would say is this one, you can see my hand through it. So I don't know whether these are going to last very long, but you know, the idea is I'm going to use these mainly for cleaning the wheels, and you know, you can grip the spoke, get right behind, get in and out, even get in between the lugs, give them a good little finger in there and around the valve cap, give it a little tweak. So I bought 2 of those, so we'll see how we get on with these. Now to save money you could use the multi-mitt method, which obviously reduces the cost of buckets. So I've bought 3 noodle wash mitts. This one has a soft microfiber texture on one side, whereas these 2 are just both noodle wash mitts. So we'll have a go with those. I've got a drying towel. It's not very plush and it's not very thick, but it is double-sided and it is massive. I'll show you this in a minute, fully stretched out, but this is massive. But then, most importantly, we've got a snowfoam cannon. Now stylish, I think that looks quite smart. I've got the quick release system on it, and then you can obviously adjust your mix on top. You can adjust your ratio with the fan there, and you can even turn it to horizontal or vertical. I think this was about £17. Now if this works, that's a bargain, that is, because it looks quite smart. Now aside from that, I did also buy, on top of that, a manual pump, now mainly for wheels, but then effectively if you haven't got a pressure washer yet and you're new to this, or you're just starting out and you haven't got the functionality for a snowfoam cannon, you could snowfoam your car with a manual one. So what we'll do is I'm going to use this for the wheels, and I'll put the same mix in here as I will in an IK foamer and just see how well they perform. So I'll go get set up and then I'll take you outside, we'll use these products and we'll see how we get on. But before we do that, we'll just quickly discuss products. Buying products, shop smart, stay within your affordability, stay within your budget. You know, you don't, cleaning your car is not essential, so don't bust a gut, don't get yourself behind, or you know, make sure you're sensible with your money. None of this stuff is essential. Cleaning your car is not the most important thing in the world, so just keep within your means, but shop smart. So EZ, very cheap, very affordable. These average about £15 for 5 litres. Now EZ don't have the best reputation in the world. Some of the products work well, some of them don't work particularly well. I find Viper and the Citrus are 2 of their best products, so I generally have a little stock up of these. But again, you know, try them, have a look, but wait, they're always got offers on. EZ always have offers on, so if you're looking for a bulk load of products which you can clean your car from start to finish, look at EZ. But one of my favourite brands for a reasonably priced car care system is Detail Bug. Now these are only 500ml bottles, but the Citrus is exceptionally dilutable. The shampoo is highly concentrated, so you don't need to use a lot at one time, and you get fantastic results. I picked up, I think they're at £7 a bottle on average. This one's like, some of this is nearly all gone. I've been using this a lot. I really like Detail Bug, and they're fantastic products to use. But again, shop smart. If you want to go to a more premium brand, one sec. So if you're looking for a more premium brand, again, shop smart. Think about when you're going to buy your products. So bank holiday's coming up, your Good Friday, just 4 or 5 weeks away. If you can wait till then. I used to work in retail. I know brands, I know manufacturers, they'll always have discounts on. Also, content creators. Maybe like myself, I'm not quite there yet, you know, I'm only small, but they have discount codes. I have discount codes which you can use. They're in my bio, they're in my links, so they're always there for you to use. But also newsletters. So sign up to Yum Car Care, their newsletter. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, and if you make an order you get 5% off the order straight away, but they'll send you offers. So Yum is a brand I've wanted to use for quite a while, but I find they're quite expensive, especially their ceramic. This is like 20 quid a bottle. So this order here, everything to this side was £133. Everything on the table was £133, and that's because they had a buy one get one free on all 500ml products. Now some of these you can see I've been using, and the ones I have used I've really enjoyed using so far. I find them really effective. But the most important thing is just shop smart. Now if you look at my Instagram account, I'll always put on my story if there's any offers, anything amazing I think might be of interest to you. So go over there, it's the same as my channel here, Silks Detailing, and I'll try and keep you updated with whatever I see which is available to you. Now today's the 23rd of February, I don't know if there's any still available, but Auto Finesse had their Wheel Woolies. It's £53 for a set normally, they're on clearance for £14. Now 3 of my friends have already purchased them and they're happy with them so far. How long they'll last, I don't know, I've never used them. But again, it's down to you, shop smart and be aware around what you're buying. Now if you are interested in the EZ stuff, what I'll do is, if I can find the video, Rab Reviews done a really good video showing how good the EZ range can be. So effectively, with the EZ range, you could probably get your car cleaned for less than £100 for your initial outlay of products and equipment, and then maintain it for several months after that. Enough waffling, let's go and do some work on the car. Okay, so I've got Yum's wheel cleaner on there, which is a fallout based wheel cleaner, so we're just letting that dwell. And then we're going to have a shootout between the Temu and the IK Foamer. So they both have 150 ml of wheel foam shampoo to 1.5 litres of water, or roughly 1.5 litres. Let me just double check that for you. Just 1 litre, in fact, just 1 litre. So the IK Foamer on this side, it's quite aerated, quite bubbly, and the Temu one, so the Temu one comes out a lot thicker, but we're only using the Temu products to clean these wheels. I have got my tyre cleaning brush just to scrub the tyres. But again, if you're on a budget and all you're looking to do is maintain your car, this probably isn't really that essential. But if you can get a scrubbing brush, they're cheap enough as it is. I've got a very generic one which I used to use. Right. I like to clean the faces of the wheels first, rather than bring the dirt from inside the barrel out and then you rub it in on your wheel. So, Monster Claw. So this is very thin in comparison to what some of them are probably like that I've seen, but you can, it's good for getting in nooks and crannies, have to admit. And on the back of the spoke, in some respects feel like you've got more control over the areas which you're cleaning because you're using the actual hand rather than like a flat surface on top of the wheel like of a pad or anything like that. Right, let's get the old woolly. It's very, very thick. There's not a lot of flexibility in it, but you might flex up once it's been used a few times. But it carries some suds. And I guess the downside with this is if you've got big calipers at the back, this isn't going to get in to your barrels of your wheels. Just catching on that brake caliper at the back, not the brake guard, sorry. Let's blast that off. I mean, overall that's not bad. The products have done a really good job of cleaning, and the actual claw pad, as much as I thought it was a bit of a gimmick, I think maybe a better quality one would last a lot longer and be a lot more dense. But I think these are like less than £1 each. That's really good. I'm really happy with that. Can you snow foam a car without a pressure washer and snow foam cannon? Well, yes, you can. So here's a side-by-side comparison: the IK sprayer against the Temu cheaper variety. Both are the same dilution mixes, both are the same product, and you can see here, you get a good coverage from both sprayers, and you could go around the whole car. The one thing I would say, as I'm looking at this clip, the Temu one on the right hand side is a lot wetter. You don't get as much dwell time, so by the time you've got around the whole car, you probably wouldn't have any soap left or snow foam solution left on the panel from where you originally started. The IK sprayer does give you a longer dwell time, and it is a more thicker, denser, aerated foam in comparison to the wetter Temu one. But it's not to say it's not going to do a good enough job, and it does give you the option if you don't have access to a pressure washer. this is impressive. I like this. So while the car's now sitting under the snow foam, I'm just going to chuck in my mitts. Now I am adding a couple of my own just noodle mitts which I already had laying around because I haven't got enough with the ones I bought. This is just an example or a test to see if this is possible really. So one bucket has got a grit guard in it. This is just the contents of some shampoo which I put in there just for added lubrication. I am using the Pyramid Car Care shampoo, and now what I want to do is apply that to the car with the snow foam lance. I don't know whether you can or not, it doesn't say, but just in case it doesn't work out how I want it to, there is shampoo in the bucket. The reason I want to apply it through the snow foam lance is to show you that you don't always need more than one bucket. So I've had one bucket for the wheels and we're doing one new bucket for the actual contact wash itself. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mitts, and I'll use like one for the top, one for the windows, one for each side and one for the bottom part. And then again, so this is just emphasising that this is a safe contact wash. Now from the initial first shot you saw how dirty this was, so I've just used EZ pre-wash on here, the citrus pre-wash, and then just put it over Yum snow foam because that's the one I had to hand, but you could use any snow foam really. The best one I find for cleaning and cost effectiveness is Built Humber. Right, so I've started with effectively the cleanest areas of the car, so the top and all the windows and the wing mirrors I've done with this mitt. This mitt will go in the other bucket now, and we'll start with a new mitt. Tip: I never used to apply the shampoo to the car for a snow foam lance. It wasn't a method I particularly enjoyed using. I'd always developed the 2 bucket method, and that's the way I got it shown, and that's the way I stuck with it. But applying the shampoo to the car allows the surfactants in the shampoo to start breaking down any remaining dirt which is left on the car. Also adds that lubrication to the layer of the car, because if not, the only time that shampoo is having contact with the car is the couple of seconds you're swiping over. That's it. The shampoo doesn't really get the chance to work. Put the shampoo on, allow it to dwell, then come over and take off whatever's left while using shampoo in the bucket as your extra layer of lubrication. So again, double the effect of making sure you've got an effective, safe cleaning method. Okay, so it's massive, but it doesn't pick up water. Not very well at all. Give it a minute. Let it get a little bit wet. Okay, we're all finished with the car. It's looking really good. Really impressed with the products. On the tyres I used this, which was a new product to me. I won this on an Instagram competition. See, that's another thing. Keep entering competitions on Instagram and you could end up getting some products for free. So in summary today, hopefully you found this video interesting, helpful. The old hand snow foam cannon I found was really quite good. The foam was probably a little bit wetter than the others. The towel, massive, absolutely crap, and I don't know where they went. The scrubber double pads, I threw them away earlier, rubbish, don't buy them. So I guess the one thing you can look at in hindsight, some of the products are going to be good, some of them aren't going to be so good. The wheel woolly, too dense, even on the little mini. It was too thick really to get down to behind the caliper or the brake caliper frame and the wheelbarrow. Different wheels at work, just not on these wheels. It's a punt. It was 50 quid. I think it's 50 quid well spent. I got some good products, I got some bad products. It is what it is. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed myself, that's the main thing. We actually had sunshine today. First time I've had sunshine here for like 3 or 4 weeks now, which has landed on my days off. It's been an absolute nightmare this year, but anyway, stop waffling. We'll get some more videos out for you soon, and we'll see you in the next one.